It's Ketchup Packets.
Hey everybody, I'm Sean.
I'm Nate.
And this is Ketchup Packets. Today we are here with a movie. We have a patron request from Skip, who has chosen Do the Right Thing from 1989. What do you know about this movie, Nate?
I have heard of it.
Okay.
I don't know what it's about.
Yeah.
Or like what it... Yeah, I know it's like a thing that people like reference. It's got like, you know, some cultural like impact of some kind.
Yeah, definitely.
But I don't know what it is or like what it's about, so.
Sure, yeah. I don't know the specifics of the plot or the content of the movie either. I know, like you, that it's got cultural significance. It's a Spike Lee movie.
Okay.
It is about race and race in America, I believe, is, you know, I mean, Spike Lee's movies tend to have an element of that in them. I've seen Inside Man and 25th Hour. I'm trying to think if there are any other movies of his that I have seen. I can't think of what his other ones are off the top of my head, but yeah, haven't seen this. This is, I think, his most famous one. I do know an actor who was in it that is very famous these days, but prior to his resurgence in the last couple decades, his most famous role was in this movie. You see him on the poster there, Mr. Giancarlo Esposito.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah. Before Breaking Bad, people knew him for this, and now he's like the go-to villain guy in a bunch of things.
It's gonna be crazy to see him like so young and
Exactly.
playing probably a completely different like style of character.
Yeah, probably not the same type that we're used to seeing him do. So, yeah. Those are the only things that I did know in advance. So, yeah, should we just dive in and check it out then?
Yeah, dude, let's do it.
All right, cool. Well, this was chosen by our patron Skip, and we have a Patreon. The link is down there. You can click on that and go see our full-length reactions and vote in movie polls and get reactions ahead of the YouTube channel. And yeah, thanks for watching our video. We're going to watch Do the Right Thing.
Freedom or death, we got to fight the powers that be. Fight the power.
It's a great song.
Public Enemy rules. Is that Rosie Perez? That is. John Turturro, all right.
Sweet.
Introducing Rosie Perez. Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
And
first
she
movie.
starts the movie off.
This is Mr. Senior Love Daddy, your voice of choice, the world's only 12-hour strong man on the air, here on We Love Radio 108.
12-hour DJ shift.
Fast on your dial, but first,
Is that Samuel L. Jackson?
Sure is.
The truth, root.
I love him so much.
That's annoying.
Why don't you leave me alone when I'm sleeping?
What's the matter? You don't love your brother, Mookie, anymore? I loves you, Jay.
Get a lock on my door and keep your ass out of here, Mookie. Why don't you go to
It's a
work?
little bit of a weird way to lay on your sister.
Be alone for
Yeah.
once.
Unless he meant like brother.
Yeah.
It's hot.
So these guys are giving
Sonny, how's the vegetables, eh?
mob energy.
A little bit, yeah.
You talk to that air-conditioned guy? I've been calling him all week. He won't come around here unless he has a police escort.
That's John Turturro. He just kicked the can.
Get a broom and sweep out front!
Every time you tell Pino what to do, he tells me to do what you told him what to do.
Both of you. Shut up.
Tell Pino!
Do me a favor. Get a broom and sweep up. Tell Vito.
What are you, deaf or what? Pop asked you.
I'm gonna kill somebody today.
Maybe I'm being ignorant. It's just, I said mob energy, but
They're just Italians.
It's Italian.
Vito. Yo, move, what up?
Just cooling. You still late? Why don't you relax, Pino? Take it easy. You live long.
Yeah, take the broom, the front needs sweeping. Wait a minute, I just got here. You sweep. I bet you Sal asked you first.
Nobody will do it.
Great.
I live at Pizzas, that's why I get paid.
You get paid to do what we say.
What we say? Did you hear Sal? I didn't hear Sal say nothing.
Come on in, Mayor.
Morning, gentlemen. Vito, Mookie, Vito, Sal.
How are you?
Ooh-wee.
Gone are the days where like
Gotcha.
everyone in the neighborhood kind of like knew each other's names and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Work done around here?
Yes.
Community has been atomized in the U.S.
You dropped something, man.
You are going to have the cleanest sidewalk in Brooklyn. Clean as the Board of Health. Ah!
Okay.
Pop, I don't believe this shit. You running welfare or something? Every day you give this Azul Pep $1.
Nobody else will do it.
Yo, Ahmad!
I could have done that.
Man, shut up! Yo, Ahmad! Look, stop!
Martin Lawrence.
You got a brain, right? Use it. Peace, y'all.
Peace, Radio Raheem.
He's in full effect.
That's
Raheem like a mob.
Robbie from J. Jonah Jameson's office in Spider-Man.
Really?
What did I tell you about drinking in front of my stoop?
What I ever done to you?
You a drunk fool.
Besides that, the mayor don't bother nobody. And nobody don't bother the mayor. But you, the mayor just tend to his own business.
That's a great name for a local character.
Yeah.
The mayor.
The mayor. He's seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
I'd hang with the mayor. Am I supposed to be catching any of this?
Yeah, I can't tell what they're saying. I just feel bad for that kid that's shrieking all around him.
Father ain't no real father. He's a bum. Chump change to the curb.
Don't
pulling
talk
no-
to your kid about their parent that way.
Meatball Hero, eggplant parmesan. You got it.
Oh, Euro. I must be hungry. I'm looking at that pizza like, give me some of that.
Well, Gus is not happy.
Yo, stop. Put some cheese in that motherfucker, man. Extra cheese is $2. $2? Yeah, $2. Hey, you can forget that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen him do anything close to this
Yeah,
before.
dude. That's Gus?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Giancarlo, that's Stan Edgar.
Mookie! What? Come get your brothers up on the wall.
Man, ask Sal, right?
Hey, Sal, how come get the
It's a
brothers
fair
up on the
question.
wall here?
This is my pizzeria. American Italians on the wall only. Take it easy, man. You. Hey,
Oh boy.
stop.
All I see is black folks. So since we spend much money here, we do have some say.
Do you think that was an actor choice?
Oh, sure. For sure.
You making trouble?
Yeah, I'm a troublemaker. I'm making trouble.
You're a real ball breaker.
Uh-oh.
What the hell? Come on,
chill
he's
out.
just like, so what? Let him sit there and have opinions.
Nelson Mandela, you know, Michael Jordan, tomorrow.
Come on, Mookie, get him out, all right?
I'm trying to get him out.
I paid for this.
How big of a deal was Michael Jordan yet in 1989? I didn't know.
I don't know.
What are you trying to do?
I was some brothers up on the wall.
Man, I gotta work here, man. You fucking my shit up,
And
man.
between me and Sal,
You
man.
fucking me up.
I can definitely see that. Don't start a fight with my
Yeah,
boss.
for real.
Look, people are free to do the hell whatever they wanted to do.
What free? What the hell are you talking about free? There's no free here. What? I'm the boss. No freedom. I'm the boss.
Right. I mean,
You
it's
want
like,
freedom?
why is your friend coming in here and like,
You take an order
yelling
and you
at me?
take it out. He's got an
Yeah.
order there for you. Come on, let's go. Move. Come on, let's go to work.
I got a problem with that guy. If you're saying he's here because of you, then I got a
Yeah,
problem with you.
Right.
Come here, doctor. This is the mayor talking.
All right, all right.
Doctor,
Come on, what?
always do the right thing.
That's it?
That's it.
I got it. I'm gone.
Okay.
Thanks, dude. It's gonna be really hot here coming up.
Yeah, I mean, they're all saying it.
So far, this is all one day, too.
Yeah.
So what I'm noticing, it started out right in the morning. Mm-hmm. I wonder if it's gonna be the whole movie's just gonna be like one day.
What's up, fellas?
Getting some cold ones.
I feel like this kind of thing used to happen more, but now it'd be like a felony. You go to like,
I don't know if it would be a felony, but you'd get in trouble, and they'd notice and show up right away.
yeah, that's
Back
true.
in the
Yeah.
day, I don't think they had a good way to detect it right away, did they?
It's a water shortage, though.
That's right, they were
You know,
saying
yeah.
that. But you need to cool off. That's not, this is not for nothing. This is the
Yeah.
whole
Yeah,
neighborhood
exactly.
getting to cool off. It's wasteful, though.
Yeah.
Honestly, looks fun as hell.
Yeah.
Oh, don't be fucking with the water now.
Oh, man, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
you got it. It's an antique there, hot shot. Man, go ahead. It's a what? Hey, man, I'm serious, man.
Oh, come on, just
Yeah,
don't get his car wet.
right.
Everybody just be cool. What is the... Come on, why? Okay, we hate this guy because we hate him? Or okay.
I don't know.
Did you happen to catch the name of the suspect, sir?
Officer, what the fuck are you doing?
He's just gonna turn the hydrant off and leave.
This hydrant better not come back on again. Or there's gonna be hell to pay. Come and answer to me, goddammit.
Ask him. He knows.
Don't make cops do work, they don't like it.
Yeah, they really don't like it.
Hey, what's up with the white boy? Look, now don't start no shit, all right? Beatles down. Beatles down, all right? All right? Yeah, right. Beatles down. Yeah.
Oh shit, he did not.
Yo! Yo! Yeah?
And not even noticing is the worst transgression.
Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Not only just we now step on my brand new white Air Jordans that I just bought. And that's all you can say is
Air Jordans already?
serious? Yeah, I'm serious. I'll fuck you up.
I didn't know they were that early.
I own this brownstone. Who told you to buy a brownstone on my block, in my neighborhood, on my side of the street?
This is a free country. Man can live wherever he wants.
Free country? Man, I should fuck you for saying that stupid shit. Man, you're them shit, bro.
Man, they looked at the good before he messed him up. He did this shit on purpose, man. He was even talking about your mama.
Oh, that's just escalating for no reason.
I'm out of here. You been breaking his feet. Take his bike. I should make you buy me another pair. Black Panther whoop his ass. Take his bike.
Think you can clean them, maybe?
Righteous black man.
Of course.
Serious trouble, man.
It's the principle of the thing, I guess.
Right, he seems pretty indifferent. It'd be aggravating.
I was born in Brooklyn.
Jesus Christ, a huge crowd of people on your front step would be threatening.
Yeah. Yep.
Look at those Korean motherfuckers across the street.
Oh, good.
I bet you they haven't been off the boat a year before they open up their own place.
That's right, man. It's been about a year.
A motherfucking year off the motherfucking boat, and they already got a business in our neighborhood.
Yeah,
Good business.
there's territorial mindset in a lot of these characters.
Either them Korean motherfuckers are geniuses, or you black asses are just plain dumb.
Or there's something else that's keeping it from keeping you guys from being able to drive in the same way.
I want you to spend some time with me and Hector. I want you to try and make this relationship work. If not, I'd rather not be bothered with you.
Oh.
Okay, you are too tired.
Okay.
Mookie, do you love me?
Do I love him?
Mookie, get off.
No, that's not the right answer to that question.
Tina, I'm talking on the phone.
But the boss just told you to get off the phone.
Tina, I gotta
He doesn't seem like he is a great
No,
employee.
he's not. Yeah.
see you later. Later. Everybody happy?
Sounds famous.
Oh wait, incoming orders come on that phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't just be talking.
You see kick his ass.
Fuck you and stay off the phone.
Tina, who's your favorite basketball player?
Magic Johnson.
Who's your favorite movie star?
Eddie Murphy.
Who's your favorite rock star? Prince.
It's different. Magic, Eddie, Prince. I'm not. I mean, you're not black. I mean,
Guy who's just like willingly racist like this. It's
I mean, they're black, but they're not really black. They're more than black. It's
I was gonna say, you know, like,
yeah, to me, it's different.
culture's evolved, but maybe it hasn't, you know?
Reverend Al, Mr. Dude, Sharp Tone, Jesse, keep hope alive.
That's fucked up.
Keep hope alive.
Hey, that's fucked. Don't talk about that.
I also think there may be an element of you and I don't have to interface with this in a way where this movie is firmly from a black perspective and they are forced to interface with this kind of attitude throughout their lives.
Garlic bread, pizza slinging, spaghetti bending, Vic Damone, Perry Como, Luciano Pavarotti, solo male non-singer motherfucker.
Gold teeth, gold chain.
Oh geez, okay.
Chicken and
25th Hour has parts like this too. Characters talking down the camera.
On every fruit and vegetable stand in New York, bullshit Reverend Sun Young Moon,
some Olympic '88 Korean kickboxing.
Yeah, the visceral tension is like.
Eating 15 in a car, 30 in a
And everybody, you know, like, they're all in the same boat, you know?
Yeah,
it's
right,
one
that's the
neighborhood.
thing, yeah.
Time out! Y'all take a chill. You need to cool that shit out. And that's the double truth, Ruth.
Okay, well, at least the DJ gets it.
2 slices. No service till you turn that shit off. 2 slices.
Why don't you just turn it off? I mean,
why do you have to have the right to bring a boombox?
You are disturbing me.
a lot of this is about like
You are disturbing my customers.
power struggles. So like
Right,
being able
trying
to just
to-
be like, oh yeah, sure, I'll turn it off. You know,
Trying
like,
to assert
oh,
your
yeah.
freedom, even if it means your freedom to bother other people. You know.
You come into Sal's. There's no music.
Yo, put some extra mozzarella on that motherfucker and shit.
Extra cheese is $2.
What is this, Mookie? Another one of your patented 2-hour lunch
I
breaks?
wanted to come home and take a quick shower.
Hey, Sal's gonna be mad.
Yeah, you can't just be
Yeah,
like
dude.
I'm more concerned about him than
going
me,
all
I'm
over the
brother.
place. I mean, if he delivers, I guess he feels like he can. But
Slavery days are over. My name ain't Kunta Kinte.
Yeah, Mookie. I just don't want you to lose the one job you've been able to keep for more than a month. That's all, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
if you have a kid, you should probably
Try to stay employed, do your job.
Maybe we should sell this place. Get out while we're still ahead and alive. Can we sell this and open up a new one in our own neighborhood?
There's too many pizzerias already there.
And maybe
It seems like business is pretty good over here.
yeah, you got customers,
That's all I know.
but they don't like them.
I've been here 25 years. Where am I going?
I'm sick of this. It's like I come to work. It's Planet of the Apes.
Jeez.
You're a dick, man.
My friends, they laugh at me. They laugh right in my face. They tell me, go to bed, Stack. Go feed the boys.
Do your friends put money in your pocket, Pino? Food on your table? They pay your rent, the roof over your head? Huh? They're not your friends.
Yeah, you should get some new
If
friends.
they were your friends, they wouldn't laugh at you.
Mm-hmm.
I watch these little kids get old.
Yeah.
I've seen the old people get older. Yeah, sure, some of them don't like us, but most of them do.
And that's true of any group of people anywhere.
They grew up on my food. You may think it's funny, but I'm very proud of that.
Yeah, that creates a bond. You're feeding people through their lives.
Sal's famous pizzeria is here to stay.
Yeah, I mean, so there's a lot of racial tension between, you know, African American community and Italian, especially like in New York City, you know.
Yeah.
He's just a young hothead, man. He doesn't get it.
Exactly,
Like Sal's
right.
old enough to be like, dude, like,
That's
you know,
dumb.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
I'm organizing a boycott of South Famous.
Shit. Hey, keep walking, doctor. I don't want to hear none of your damn black foolishness.
Sal ain't never done nothing to you before, man, and me neither. Hear me? What you ought to do is boycott that goddamn barber.
He wants to
Do
have,
they want to cancel Sal's?
for not having any black people in the pictures on the walls.
Oh, is
right?
that what he's doing?
And
Is
for,
it
for
about the
kicking him out for
altercation?
saying that.
Man, I ain't boycotting Jack, you string cheese head motherfucker.
Yeah, it's not gonna
Yeah,
work.
Go
see?
to the slice right now.
Like, even though there's tension and whatever, like they're like, dude, no.
Yeah.
That's Sal's. That place has been there since I was like a little kid.
75 cents, JT. Thanks, son.
Oh, ice cream out the window too? Hell yeah.
He's gonna boycott me. Are you kidding?
Here's your boycott. Up your ass, you got a boycott.
Where you going? No! Where you going?
Yeah, dude.
I'm talking to you, Pino! Right here. All right,
Pino,
go inside.
go inside.
I want you to go inside. Here's your boycott!
What are you gonna do,
Right,
Pino?
this is the thing. It's like
He's
it's like,
got
dude,
nothing.
Everybody's just talking shit, but then
Yeah.
Pino's like, I want to actually like be violent. It's like that's not gonna help anything.
Just gonna get people on his side when now everyone doesn't take him seriously.
You're wasting my time. You just leave that shit alone. You should. You really should.
Hey, yo, move!
I'm gone.
I'll see you there.
Stay black, move.
What happened to wait a week and then you can go back?
I don't pay you good money to have you jerk me around. Now you keep it up, you're gonna end up in the street with the rest of your homeboys.
I mean, that's not really nice, but like,
You gotta
it's like I really don't want to fire you.
come
man.
to work
Yeah.
when you're at work.
Or honestly, like poor Sal. He seems like he kind of gets it from all angles here.
Yeah.
Trying to
run a
rein in
business.
his crazy son and like, yeah.
How's my brother doing?
Well, he's great. You know, he's a good kid.
Okay.
Yeah, he really wants to like.
What can I fix you?
Regular slice.
No.
He seems to like her.
Yeah.
No, that'd be great. That'd be great.
Okay, what do you want to drink?
Cream soda.
Change. It used to be root beer. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong.
I know. Why don't you change
What? What's going on here?
I veto clean off the table for Jade, okay?
Yeah, that's a good question. Jade seems like a sweetheart. You know,
Yeah.
probably just like have a good rapport. No.
Your boombox is dying. Oh, it ate the tape?
8D batteries. Oh, I hope not.
20D fucking batteries. What's the date on them, man? What's the date on them? The date, the fucking
What,
date.
do they go bad?
Can you fucking
Yeah, they
speak
do
English?
eventually.
The
Right,
date.
but like,
The date.
you're gonna use them before they would go bad, right?
1991.
Oh, March. It's March, motherfucker. March. Yo, man, you sure that's 20? No, man. No. Take them out, man. Count them again.
Why does this interaction have to be hostile? This is a business
It just seems
transaction,
like
right?
A lot of interactions are hostile. Actual shaved ice. No, they don't make them like that anymore.
Yeah, just bottles of Tarani syrup and shaved ice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that'd be so bomb.
Dude, on a hot day like this?
Yes.
Heck yeah.
No, that'd be so good. And the ice cream truck too. Oh shit.
Ice cream.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 Oh no! The mayor. Oh, okay. Neither of us was hit. Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, that was.
Don't you know no better than to run out in that street in front of a car? What you trying to do? Kill yourself?
You all right? You all right?
Come on.
Scraped knee, it's better than dying.
My grandpa always said, if your kids don't have scraped knees, you're not letting them do enough.
What's wrong? Man knocked me down.
No, he saved your life.
Shame of yourself.
Excuse me?
I looked out and I seen your son about to get hit by the car. So I dashed out to save him. And I had to knock him down, keep us both from getting hit. Matter of fact.
Yeah, the kid just lied.
He didn't lie. The mayor did knock him down. He just didn't include why.
Is that the truth?
Lying by omission is still lying.
Get upstairs now! And when your father comes home, he's gonna wear your little nail behind out too!
Oh,
yeah, well.
He's already scared to death.
I appreciate you helping my Eddie. I truly do. But I'll have nobody question how I raised him, not even his daddy.
You're right, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
okay, yeah, I mean, I'm glad everyone's all right.
You got the biggest eyes I've ever seen in my life. They like jump right out of your head. You know that?
He's not a creep, is
No,
he?
he's- There's nothing creepy about giving people a compliment.
No,
Like, whatever.
but
he seems to, seems to like her, you know?
Yeah, the way he was looking at her, and then the way we saw both Mookie and
Yeah.
his son looking, I wonder if there's maybe some sort of a unrequited, you know? I hope not. I hope I'm wrong.
What are you so worked up about?
The way Sal looks at you, about the way he talks at you.
It's completely innocent.
Innocent?
I didn't stutter. You heard me.
Look, all Sal wants to do is hide the smile.
Jeez. I mean,
Rude, Mookie. You know
Yeah,
that?
she certainly is dressed up real nice. Is that because she knew she was coming here? You know, is there a mutual thing?
Oh, yeah.
I want to know when you're gonna pack your bags and go, okay, Mookie?
Hey, just don't come in Sal's tomorrow, all right?
I'll be back.
And no more pizza either.
Dude.
Do me a favor, leave Jade alone.
You know, Mookie, not for nothing. But if you were just a little bit taller, I'd kick you right in the ass for what you're thinking.
Okay,
As a matter of fact, I
so
should kick your ass on principle.
mad at him for insinuating it.
The right address?
Yeah, what is this with the... Yeah, it's the right address. Look,
Why
that's
does he
the right
always
address.
double check?
Sometimes you make a mistake and I deliver fucking pieces to the wrong fucking address, all right?
I don't make mistakes. I don't make...
You don't make mistakes?
No. Hey, hurry back, okay?
These people are talking past each other.
We're still on.
Quite a lot,
You know,
yes.
yes.
Everybody's too busy with their own life to notice anybody else.
Sal's famous pizzeria.
Is that hot?
Lady, I've never delivered a cold pizza in my life.
So this is like his family? First time that he's seeing them yet?
Come here.
That was a weird cut.
It was.
I haven't seen you for a week.
I'm working, making money, getting paid.
Oh, he has time to do all this other crap, but no time to go see her and his kid.
What are you doing?
I'm not cursing.
Mookie.
You just taking her clothes off?
Yeah.
I mean it, I'm not
No boundaries. No, like,
Yeah.
doesn't take her seriously at all.
so anxious.
Pretty thoughtless. It's working though, because she just likes attention from him.
Yeah, seemingly.
Freeze, don't move, I'll be right back, okay?
What do you mean you'll be right
Just
back?
stay there.
Where you going?
You better not go get sidetracked somewhere now.
How's my son Hector?
Honey, did you hear that? He wants to know how you are doing. And he has the straight face of asking
What's
about
going on?
She doesn't like him one bit.
No.
English, English. I want my son to speak English, all right?
Then
Yeah, you gotta
teach it to
come
him.
around, yeah.
Talk to him in English and he'll learn it. Their brains are language sponges.
Mm-hmm.
Tina, you don't got a forehead, you got an 8-head.
Damn.
Thank God for the neck.
It's sort of the hallmarks of like a
Thank God
a good relationship is being like reliable and there for each other, and also
Yeah.
like being
Thank
kind
God
to
for
each
elbow.
other. That's
Right.
sort of the goal.
Thank God for thigh.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's kind of unexpected, honestly.
Alright,
Get out of here.
I gotta go.
Bye.
They seem like they're young and in love, and
Yeah.
he's just, you know, they're still working through their
I'm not leaving yet.
Yeah, how old do you think they are?
pretty young, early 20s, I would say.
Yeah.
I've been trying to organize a boycott of Styles Famous, you know what I'm saying?
I almost had to bust him in the head today, man. Gonna tell me, Radio Raheem to turn down my box and shit, man. And didn't even say please.
He came inside his business.
Yeah, it seems like no one else is really down with this boycott, so if you two just don't go in there anymore, Sal would probably
Everybody
be a
wins.
happier man.
This is terrific. I mean, we had a great, great day.
Yeah, do a lot of business.
You know something? There's nothing like a family in business working together. I'm going to rename the place. I'm going to call it Sal and Sons Famous Pizzeriya.
Oh no.
And Mookie, what about
He's
Mookie's?
going to take it over someday anyway, right?
Well,
No, he doesn't do the same work that they do.
Mookie, I want to tell you that there's always going to be a place for you here. Right here at Sal's. Sal's Famous Pizzeriya.
Sal is trying desperately
You've
to
always
keep
been like
like
a son to me.
Keep the
keep the
tension
cohesion.
down.
Yeah.
Everybody's showing up now.
Let them in. They love my
Yeah.
pizza.
Yeah, I guess if it's just
slices
their
and I'm outta
family business, they don't need to like, no, the till's already closed, they gotta report
no,
this
it doesn't
number, you
matter.
know, it's just your own. Wait,
What are they gonna do?
I thought that we were going to boycott. This is the opposite of a boycott. You're in the business after it's closed.
We want the black people on the motherfucking wall of fame!
He's a private businessman. You don't really get to like tell him. He does get to tell you to turn the music off, but you don't get to tell him to put different pictures on the walls.
You black cocksucker! I'll fucking tear your fucking
Oh, and now he's the one. Okay. Don't smash the boombox. Don't! Oh!
Yeah, dude. I mean, smash the boombox.
I guess if they are yelling at you and won't
Yeah,
shut it
they're
off,
in your
that's what you
business
do.
after hours yelling at you, telling you.
Better
what
than
to do,
hit the
yeah.
person.
Yeah, right. I mean, all you had to do to prevent that from happening was just not come in here, make it a problem.
Or just leave after he told you to leave.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Oh man. Ooh, it's going for the neck.
Yeah, this is that's really violent. Okay, there's cops here now.
This can't
This can
end
escalate.
well. Nope.
I mean, I guess destroying his boombox is aggression technically, but like so
Nope.
is coming into the business with the blaring boombox and screaming at him. You
I'm
know?
sorry,
like,
dude. That's the only. There was no. Hey,
Right,
could
but
you please leave?
also
Like,
from a legal standpoint of like who made it a violent encounter is what I'm saying. Does smashing his property count as starting the violence?
in my mind, no, but not really.
What does the law think, though? You know?
Oh god.
Shut the fuck up!
Don't. Oh, oh no. Oh no.
Yeah. Where have I seen this?
And now they're yelling at him.
Oh,
get him out of here. They're just moving him
yep.
instead of like calling an ambulance.
Dude, we saw this.
This happened in.
happened in,
we're
like,
we're shooting this in
real-
Minneapolis, guys.
Yeah.
Fucking radio! He died because he had a radio!
Yeah.
He didn't die because he had a radio.
No, it's more complicated. He died because like police are terrible at their jobs.
Yeah, right. Also, because, I mean, technically what he was doing to Sal could be considered attempted murder.
Right,
He was
yeah.
straddling somebody and, like,
Exactly,
choking them out
yeah,
on the
yeah.
ground. Like, no!
Mookie. Okay. They eat here. This is their, you know, they spend time here, but there's nothing else within reach, you know?
Yeah.
There's rage about this being the ongoing situation and no place, no outlet for it.
No outlet, no, like, proper avenue
Exactly,
to, like, deal
yeah.
with this. Yeah.
They're so, you know, they don't possess the tools needed to actually make the situation right.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Got the paddy wagon and everything.
Please go home! It's a home! Okay, you had your warning!
Oh, man.
Just the whole scene at all of it is overwhelming.
Yeah. This is horrible.
Yeah.
You never want to see how long you think she's been living in that neighborhood. You know, this is the kind of thing you never want to see.
Of course, yeah. It's like a war zone all
Yeah,
of a
it's
sudden.
horrible.
Oh, the pictures. And now it's tomorrow.
Now it's tomorrow. You wake up, you go outside, and you're like, that was crazy, man.
I want my money. I want to get paid.
You don't work here no more.
Sal, I want my money.
I mean, but he did.
Your money couldn't begin to pay for the window you broke.
Yeah, for real, though.
It's true.
You did start
started
this
it.
movie.
It's true.
You stood there like a fuck, and you watched them burn me down.
I watched it. I also watched the cops murder Ray Raheem.
What?
You didn't
How
get
is
the
that
fucking
Sal's
insurance anyway, Sal. You
fault?
know the deal.
Go burn down a police station.
Money? I could give a fuck about money. You see this fucking
Yeah, he
place?
doesn't want the insurance
I built
payout.
this
Yeah.
fucking place.
So much time and effort. You can't
This is his
ever
whole
get
life.
that back.
You know what the fuck that means?
Yeah, honestly, Mookie kind of has some nerve even coming over here.
Asking so rudely for the money instead of being like, hey, can I get
No,
paid?
dude. You threw a trash can through my window.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, absolutely not.
And then, yeah, and that kicked off the energy
Yeah,
that
exactly.
destroyed the
Yep.
entire place.
He started it.
One. That's two. That's three.
This is exactly what you deserve, dude,
Yeah.
honestly.
The next record goes out to Radio Raheem. We love you, brother.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna read this.
Some way of achieving racial justice is both impractical and immoral. It is impractical because it is a descending spiral ending in destruction for all. The old law of an eye for an eye leaves everybody blind. It's immoral because it seeks to humiliate the opponent rather than win his understanding. It seeks to annihilate rather than to convert. Violence is immoral because it thrives on hatred rather than love. It destroys community and makes brotherhood impossible. It leaves society in monologue rather than dialogue. Violence ends by defeating itself. It creates bitterness in the survivors and brutality in the destroyers.
Martin Luther King.
Yeah, that's a powerful quote. And then, I think there are plenty of good people in America, but there are also plenty of bad people in America, and the bad ones are the ones who seem to have all the power and be in these positions to block things that you and I need. Because this is the situation, you and I have to preserve the right to do what is necessary to bring an end to that situation. And it doesn't mean that I advocate violence, but at the same time, I am not against using violence in self-defense. I don't even call it violence when it's self-defense, I call it intelligence. Malcolm X. Both very important perspectives.
Yes, I mean,
you know, violence can't be like the thing that is the point and that you're in it for. But to deny yourself that tool when your enemies are using it is just to lose.
Yeah, exactly. When the people that are oppressing you are indifferent to your well-being and existence, and they're not going to change their mind, like no amount of compassionate dialogue is going to change their mind.
Right.
What is the alternative?
Exactly.
Your own
It's
destruction
just-
is
right.
not acceptable.
Yeah.
You know?
Well,
Very
all
interesting,
right,
man.
yes.
There's a lot to talk about
Do
here.
the Right Thing by Spike Lee. Yeah, that was really good. I didn't know that it was... I mean, it's something that I guess I would call it like a slice of life movie, right?
Yeah.
Like it's just kind of a day in this neighborhood, you know? I mean, Mookie was our central character, but there was a bunch of different sort of like kind of groups that we kept stopping in with just to see the characters living around this area.
It was interesting to see. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's elements of this that I'm like not really equipped to discuss like fully. You know, like,
I think both of us for sure
Yeah.
are not just culturally
That'd be-
versed enough, and our experiences don't map onto the movie enough.
Exactly. But I can say like they did such a good job of like expressing like the tension between like the different either groups or like individuals, and how like honestly there was just a lot of machismo stuff, and how that just continues to escalate. The whole like unwillingness to back down, unwillingness to apologize,
Exactly.
being able
It's-
to like build like resentments between different people.
It's all of them are operating in kind of like a mode and an environment where there's this need, like this vigilance needed all the time. You got to be, watching out for making, because there's so, I don't know, I'm trying to find a way to word it right, but yeah, there's this tension and this machismo that comes from like always needing to make sure that you've got the upper hand in every social interaction, and that nobody's, I don't know. It's,
Right, no, it is. I mean, there's the sense that like any amount of like, I don't think. I mean, there were so many people disrespecting and mistreating each other, and were the words "I'm sorry" ever said once? And was there ever a going back to it and just being like, hey, like, I didn't mean to play my music so loud in here, man. Like Sal would have just been like, it's okay. Just, like,
exactly.
leave it outside,
The act of somebody asking you not to do something was in and of itself means that you now must do it.
Yeah.
Like there's him asking him to turn his
Don't tell me what
music
to
off,
do.
or the guy that was going to drive past the fire hydrant and was like, hey, don't spray my car. And it was like, well, they might not have done that if you didn't say that, but now that you said don't spray my car, they're going to spray you, Like, that seemed to be sort of there's a fierce inbuilt resistance to being told what to do, Like Mookie's being told to come back on his deliveries and he goes somewhere else every time because they're asserting their freedom, And I think there's sort of
their agency.
Exactly, and it's probably like a cultural inbuilt thing that is older than any of the individuals here. It's just about the,
absolutely.
a need to not allow the systems around you and even the other individuals around you to dictate what you're going to do. you
Right.
know? And because so much of their existence and everybody in lower classes in the U.S. is confined to these systems that give us no choice, and so
Right.
it's about trying to escape that every moment that you're able to.
That's the little bit of agency that you get in that socioeconomic situation, is to just be like, you can't tell me what to do. Who's going to stop me? Are the cops going to come in here and stop me?
You can't technically make me turn the music off, right? And so
I'm
then when
bigger
he
and
did
stronger than
actually
you.
make him, that starts a conflict.
That starts a conflict where he was probably gonna kill Sal.
I mean, yeah, he was
seemed
choking
like he
him
was
hard.
trying
Yeah,
to.
it's
like, it's one thing to like have a fist fight, but once somebody's on the ground, you're on top of them, strangling them. That is a point of no backpedaling.
right, and that is ideally what a group and an institution like the police should be for, is people who are there to intervene during a violent confrontation,
Yeah,
right. And obviously the way they handled it was totally wrong, and they took it too far, and they, approached it like idiots, as they tend to do. But, you need to have peacekeepers in a civilized society whose job is to intervene as the neutral party when there's violent conflict between two people.
Preferably by de-escalating.
Right.
the
I'm not
situation.
saying, I'm
you're-
not in any way defending the NYPD or police institutions as they currently exist.
You will never
but
hear us do that.
I'm also saying that we can't, there's not a realistic world where, like, there's no need for armed peacekeepers of any type in a society.
Right.
You know, like, I think that there is a role for that kind of a thing to keep things peaceful because individuals fight, you know, so it's...
Yeah, like, might makes right as a system to run a society will never
Exactly.
work
That's not what
correctly.
you want either.
No.
So you do need
And, like,
peacekeepers, but the police have, you know, metastasized into something so much different than that.
One thing I noticed about this too is like, and it might just be a time period thing, but like, we didn't see a gun in the whole movie. Like, Sal had a baseball bat. That's
You're right,
the only
and the
weapon.
cops had nightsticks. Yeah, they didn't pull out guns.
Which is like, you know, the cops definitely had guns during this time period.
Right, but they didn't feel the need to pull them out right away, I guess.
A shop owner, even, you know, a guy like Sal who's been in the neighborhood forever would probably still have a gun.
You'd have
But
like
I think
a shotgun behind the counter or something like that.
Yeah, even if just to point it and not to shoot it, you know? And I think that was probably a very specific choice that they made.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of these altercations were verbal.
Right,
you know?
and could have escalated to something worse if there'd been guns involved because they just allow you to make stupid decisions more easily. You know, it's easy to tell your brain to do this with your finger. You know, it's harder to tell your brain to like swing something at a person. You know,
Right.
it's so you can make mistakes more easily with a gun, I think.
And I think also just like as a plot device, it's more interesting. Like, guns just immediately change the
stakes
the
of the
balance of
situation.
power.
Yeah.
Like, immediately. Even
Right.
if somebody's like, it has the upper hand, like, physically, once the other guy has a gun, it's like, oh, our plans are completely foiled and we're up against the wall. There's nothing we can really do from a distance. You know, it's much more like, it allows the situation to play out all the way.
And I also think it was the notion of, I mean, apart from the police at the end, you know, there would be a difference there. But for most of it, it's the idea of these conflicts and, you know, these negative interactions are just part of life for these people, and they don't even really see it as like a problem. That you know, it's just, you know, nobody's playing for keeps. You know what I mean? Like, we're all just, you know, razzing each other and getting on each other's nerves. But that's sort of what being a person is. You know, so the idea of introducing a gun isn't even relevant.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no one's playing for keeps. Right. We're all just talking shit, really.
Yeah. No one no one thinks their life is in danger, or their safety is actually in danger from any of this stuff.
Until it was, which is kind of that's kind of interesting that they chose that event as sort of the climax of the movie.
Well, and didn't, you know, when the cops were there towards the beginning and shutting off the fire hydrant, didn't they say, like, don't make me come back here again or there's going to be problems, you know? And that's what happened, ultimately, I guess.
Yeah. So, I just have, like, some questions about the last, like, the last event where they burned down Sal's and everything. Like, why did Mookie throw a trash can through the window? I mean, honestly, like...
Because he saw Raheem die. That was it's a neighborhood guy, a friend of his. He was not thinking rationally. He had just watched the police, and, you know, he
knows... It's his job. He knows Sal better than anyone. Anyone else could have maybe been excused to be like, you did this, but, like, Mookie knows that Sal's not the guy.
But it's larger than the individuals involved in this situation. It's about, this is our black neighborhood. We are a community together. The cops are white people and represent whiteness more broadly. They showed up here during this conflict. They killed Raheem in a undeserving way. You know, I mean, he was maybe threatening someone's life. It's, you know, but they choked him out when he had been subdued. Obviously, that much is clear. They did not need to kill him, and they did. And Sal's Pizza Shop is also run by white people, so represents whiteness, I think. And I'm not trying to say that this is the way that, like, makes sense logically to do, but I'm trying to get into the mind of what would compel Mookie to say Sal's needs to be targeted, you know? Like, and it was also, those individuals were involved in the conflict that escalated into Raheem's death, you know? And so it's not as though they're just totally outside it.
Right.
And so that much is enough pieces when you're sitting there grief-stricken, having just watched your friend get killed, that you're like, you know, I'm mad, and here's a trash can, you know? So I think that I can make sense of it from that angle. I mean, it's like, you know, the racial component is there, and you can't ignore it, even if the individual people aren't responsible for their racial identities.
You're right, totally. I'm surprised from a writing standpoint that they chose Mookie specifically to be the one that started the destruction of Sal's. Sal like took him under his wing. Like I feel like I would have pause.
Well, but it's the I think maybe
of everyone else standing there.
I think the key is that it's Mookie, is that it's the person who had a personal relationship with Sal and a personal reason to like think, well, that he likes me, you know, because it was Mookie saying my own like standing or benefit with this is not what this is about here. It's about Sal's relationship to our community. Even if he likes me, I'm not gonna, you know, let that mean I don't stand with what my community should do in this moment. I guess is what he's saying. So even though he would benefit from it, it's, you know, and again, I'm not trying to say necessarily that he's making logical choices. It's
just once the anger and the hatred, and the violence escalates like that, it's not about like a rational, reasoned response.
Exactly. We just saw,
and nor should it be. Honestly,
right. Exactly. He just saw his friend get killed. And are we just going to sit here and be like, well, we lose, or are we going to do something, even if it's something that doesn't make sense? That's probably what your mind is doing, you know?
Yeah. And, you know, when stuff like this happens, like, anybody saying, like, oh, well, like, can't we just have a conversation about this is completely missing the point.
Yeah,
like, we have tried having the conversation for centuries at this point, and it's still just not...
Isn't it a Martin Luther King Jr. quote that a riot is the language of the unheard?
Right, exactly.
That's
absolutely
people don't
right.
just go outside and do that as a first step. It was in response to something extreme every time.
Yeah, and you're just like, you haven't been listening, so now we have to... And, like, that's what those quotes were about at the end there. It's like, you know, it's like not... peace is always a better option, but then there is a point where, like, peace is no longer, like, an option. Like, you know, it's a complicated like thing to even
definitely
get into.
This is you know, hot button topics. I'm sure there'll be plenty of comments telling us we've got the wrong idea about this
you know
stuff, but
what, and if we do, we're happy.
We welcome discussion. Don't be a jerk, as I always say. If you're a jerk in the comments, I will just ban you without engaging. So but we're happy to hear opinions and thoughts on this. I'm sure there's plenty. It's a thought-provoking movie, 100%. So get into it. Thank you for choosing this one for us, Skip. This was a great choice, and I think that about does it. You think so? Okay. Yep. Until next time, I'm Sean.
I'm Nate.
This is Ketchup Packets. Bye, everybody.
It's Ketchup Packets.